Hello everyone, it's UnsungNPC back here with another class video for you today. We're checking out the Warpriest class, which is a modded class from the Call of the Wild mod on the Nexus. I talk about it in every video. The links for the mods that I use are in the description below, so check those out. Stick around, see if you like this class, see what it has to offer. It's gonna be a good time. Okay, the Warpriest. The Warpriest is basically like if clerics could actually fight. That's what a Warpriest is. Like if clerics had fighter skills, it's like a cleric and a fighter in one. So that's what it is. So obviously it's a religious class. You have to select a deity. You cannot be atheist as a Warpriest. Your powers wouldn't work. You get fighter training, so you get basically like your level counts as a fighter level for different feats and different things. You also get 2 blessings. Obviously, those 2 blessings are going to come from related. They're going to be related to your deity, right? Kind of like domains, but a little bit smaller. You get spontaneous spell conversion. So good Warpriest gets positive, gets like heal spells, the cure wounds. Evil ones get inflict spells, and neutral can choose either or, right? You get fervor. So fervor is where you get to it's kind of like a lay on hands type of thing, basically. So a number of times equal to half your level plus your wisdom modifier. You can heal 1d8 points of damage plus an additional 1d8 for every 3 levels above second. An evil one gets to inflict, and a neutral obviously chose either or. And you can use that on yourself or others, which is really cool. So if you're like a Dampier, and you can do negative energy and then just heal yourself with it. And that's it's a standard action to use it. Alright, you can also use the positive to harm undead, right? And then you get channel energy, which works the same way that the cleric's channel energy works. And then you get aspect of war, where once per day is a swift action. You treat your level as your base attack bonus instead of your base attack bonus. And then you gain DR 10. You can move at full speed regardless of armor. And the blessings you call upon don't count against the daily limit. And this lasts for 1 minute. So you can just spam blessing powers and stuff. That's actually really cool. I haven't gotten a Warpriest to be 20th level, but I'd be excited to try that out. You also get focus weapon. So you get to choose a weapon to focus in. It doesn't have to be your deity's favored weapon. It can be anything. Okay? It can be any kind of weapon. For example, we have a let's play. I have a let's play coming up that's going to be starting to be released probably sometime next week. And one of my characters in the game is going to be a Warpriest who focuses on darts. So you can do any weapon, and what's cool is that the weapon you do is a sacred weapon. And so if you have a weapon that you have weapon focus in, it acts as a sacred weapon, and the damage is determined by your level rather than the actual damage. So 1 through 4, it's D6, D8 at 5 through 9, D10 at 10 through 14, 2D6 at 15 to 19, and 2D8 at 20. This is an awesome thing, especially for using something like darts where you have 1d4. So now darts are 1d6. So any like weapon that's 1d6 or 1d4 is going to take a huge bonus by this. Other weapons will also take a bonus, but like if you use a two-handed weapon or something, I mean, your bonus is going to come so late in the game that you won't really be benefiting from it until the end. So I like picking a weapon that already starts at D6 or lower so that you're just having a better version of that weapon the whole time. Especially short swords, because short swords, there are some really good enchanted short swords in this game. And having those go up to like D8, D10, 2D6 would be sick. Okay. And then Sacred Weapon bonuses, it goes up to a +5 maximum. It's a +1 enhancement bonus. You can give up the enhancement bonus if you want to use Brilliant Energy, Disruption, Flame, Frost, Keen, and Shock. And then you get one related to your alignment, obviously. So you can give up those bonuses to use those toggleable enhancements to alter your weapon the way you want to. And then you get Sacred Armor, which works the same way. So you get +5 enhancement bonus to your armor, but you can also give it up for energy resistance, normal, improved, and greater, fortification for heavy, light, or medium armor, and spell resistance, which goes 13, 17, 21, and 25. So you can add any of those bonuses by giving up your enhancement bonus as well. So yeah, that's Warpriest for the main archetype. I really like this. I'm such a fan of like the Sacred Weapons, Sacred Armor bonuses, and then like you get all these bonus combat feats, and you specialize in like a weapon, and you get all these cool religious abilities on top of it, plus spells. So it's like a divine fighter, and I just think that's way cooler than like a regular fighter, in my opinion. Sacred Fist. Sacred Fist is a unarmed Warpriest. It's like a monk one. You still get your blessings. You get monk training instead of fighter training, so you count as monk levels. The top row is pretty much the same. You get improved unarmed strike instead of weapon focus. And then you get bonus style feats and then a combat feat instead of all combat feats. So you get bonus feats that are giving you new monk styles. You get AC bonus. Whoa. Yeah, you get to add your wisdom bonus. And you get +1 each level up until you reach your wisdom bonus. And then Blessed Fortitude. So if you make a Fortitude saving throw and you succeed, you take... you avoid all the damage entirely on a successful save instead of taking half. And then Miraculous Fortitude, on a failed save, you take half instead of taking full. So it's kind of like the evasion and improved evasion, but it's fortitude. And then unarmed strikes, they work the same way that the sacred weapon stuff works. So 1d6, 1d8, 1d10, 2d6, 2d8, 2d10, etc. Flurry of blows, just like a monk would. So there you go. You get a key pool. So the number of points in your key pool is equal to half your level plus your wisdom modifier minus 3. And as long as you have 1 point in your key pool, you get the key strike. At 7th level, they can be treated as magic. At 10th level, they can be treated as cold iron and silver. At 13th level, they are treated as having one of your deity alignment components. And at 19th level, they are treated as adamantine weapons. And then you can spend a point as a swift action to make an additional unarmed strike. When making flurry of blows. Yeah. Right. So that is how that one works. Yeah, like a monk. Like a monk that has some healing abilities and some spells and some blessings. Next one is one of my personal favorites, the Cult Leader. I think the Cult Leader is just cool because it really works for being like the main character of this game. Because as a main character, persuasion is important. And this one has certain bonuses to persuasion that I like. So you still get your blessings. You have fewer proficiencies than a normal one, and you don't get fighter training. You also don't get channel energy. You get weapon focus and rogue talent, sacred weapon stuff, sacred armor stuff. You get +2 to stealth checks, plus you get skill focus persuasion, so +3 to persuasion. And then hide in plain sight. As long as within 10 feet of an area of dim light, you can hide from view without actually having anything to hide behind. And then you get 6 sneak attacks, 6 sneak attack ranks, which you can use accomplish sneak attack for, and then get 7 of those ranks. Yay! 7 sneak attack. So yeah, this is really sick. I think that cult leaders are cool. Like, getting the sacred armor and weapon bonus and sneak attack is insane. I think that's a powerful, deadly combination. Getting to have rogue talents along the way is also really, really cool. And all you give up is like, what? You give up bonus combat feats and channel energy. Worth it. Rogue Warpriest, the best Warpriest, in my opinion. Next is the Champion of Faith. Alright, so the Champion of Faith doesn't get channel energy, gets a little bit fewer bonus combat feats here. They still get sacred armor, but no sacred weapon bonus. They have like the sacred weapon thing so that the damage dice increases, but they don't have like your enhancements. You get your blessings, fighter training, all of that. But you get a chosen alignment. Alright? So for your chosen alignment, let's just go through this. Right? Whatever. Caden Kellyan. I like Caden Kellyan. Okay. We're gonna take a look at the chosen alignment thing, because we need to understand how it works, guys. Okay, so chosen alignment. So you can pick chaotic or good because we're Caden, because of the god that we've chosen. Right? So if we pick that, then we get some special abilities here. Alright? So they all kind of work the same way, but you get detect the opposite alignment, smite the opposite alignment. You get sacred weapon for your alignment for overcoming damage reduction, and then you get an ability. So this one is it's a swift action. You can enhance any one of your... Oh, it just acts as like, okay, anarchic. Okay. So this makes it count as chaotic. This makes it anarchic. This counts as good, and this makes it holy. And then you have smite evil and all of that mess, right? So that's kind of what the Champion of Faith does. They kind of specialize in these like alignment powers. So it kind of makes you more paladin-like with the smite and everything, which is kind of cool too. I think smiting is a really nice ability in this game. So that's pretty neat. I don't like the no enhancement weapon bonus though. I really love the enhancement weapon bonus. So, Next up is the Feral Champion, which is basically a Warpriest, but you have to pick the animal blessing and you don't get another one. That's what it is. So you get Sacred Claws. You can Wild Shape. All this other stuff is the same, but no enhanced armor. And then you have to take one of these guys and then take the animal blessing, in which case you get... you can grant someone a bite attack. And then you get an animal... Oh, you get summon nature's ally, like a battle companion. Okay. You know, it's okay. Animal companion would have been a lot cooler, but that comes in later in a different archetype. So, yeah. But hey, wild shaping. Honestly, a wild shaping Warpriest doesn't sound too shady or too shabby. Too shabby. So that could be cool. Focusing on natural weapons for those claws and getting to have those claws be like, if you do weapon focus claws, and then you transform into Claw Beast and have claws yourself, and then you have the Sacred Weapon double, like, increased damage dice for claws. That could actually be really powerful. Interesting. Cool builds there. Arsenal Chaplain. So basically how this one works is you have to take the War Blessing, which grants you War Mind, which is touching an ally and granting it tactical advantage for 1 minute. So you can give it 10 plus 10 speed, plus 1 AC, plus 1 attack roll, plus 1 on saving throws. And then Battle Lust, where all of the allies' melee attacks that you, the ally that you touch, all of their melee attacks act as vicious, and then they get a +4 bonus to attack rolls made to confirm critical hits, and they get fast healing 1. So that's cool. And then you get these War Blessing bonuses on top of that. So at 7th level, you gain Quicken War Blessing, so you can use it faster. At 13th level, can use a War Blessing on an ally within close range instead of touch range. 16th level, you can use it on all adjacent allies with only using it 1 time. And then 19th level, you can use it all allies within 30 feet by using it twice. So that's really cool. So honestly, being able to do that as like an aura kind of thing and giving everyone these nice War Mind and Battle Lust bonuses is pretty sick. So if you want to focus on like the War Blessing because you really like the War Blessing, then you can do this and it gives you some nice little bonuses to it. But you only get the 1 blessing. Next up is Divine Commander, which is what my Warpriest character in the game is going to end up being. A Divine Commander of Gazra, actually, specifically. Throwing darts. So they get an animal companion, which is awesome. And they get Battle Tactician. So you gain teamwork feats. You gain the teamwork feat as a bonus feat. And then you can grant teamwork feat to all allies within 30 feet. And then use it for number of rounds calculated through that. They get Blessed Companion. So your the companion gains the Celestial, Entropic, Fiendish, or Resolute template based on the alignment. So Celestial for good, Entropic for chaotic, Fiendish for evil, and Resolute for lawful. So that's cool. And they get Greater Battle Tactician, an additional teamwork feat. And now Battle Tactician's a swift action. And then Master Battle Tactician, where you get another teamwork feat. And whenever you use the ability, you grant any 2 teamwork feats to your allies. Any 2 of them. And then of course your animal gets those as well. So this one's my favorite. It's like, I don't know, the Sacred Huntsmaster is such a good archetype for the Inquisitor, and I feel like this is such a good archetype for the Warpriest. You just can't go wrong with animal companions, guys. Animal pets are the bomb. Every time. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna check out some of these blessing things. Alright. So let's just look at all unavailable. There's a lot of blessings. Like a lot. So I'm going to hover over it. And if you want to take a pause and take a look at what the blessing does, then go for it. So we have air, animal, plant, water, weather, artifice, chaos, charm. Remember, just pause the video, read up on it, do what you do. Community, darkness, death, destruction, earth, evil, fire, glory, good, healing, knowledge, law, liberation, luck, madness, magic, nobility, protection, repose, rune, strength, sun, travel, trickery. I like copycat a lot. And war. So feel free to pause the video at any time and check out any of those blessings. See if any of them are to your tastes. But this is the Warpriest, guys. The Warpriest is a pretty awesome class. I think they're really powerful if you figure out how to use them the right way, especially with using weapon focus on a weapon that has a lot of good, like, magical varieties in this game as well. So definitely check this out. Definitely check out the mod Call of the Wild on the Nexus, whether you're a new or a veteran player. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, if you enjoy this, if you've enjoyed some of my other videos, if you want to stay tuned for the Let's Play that's going to come out sometime soon, then feel free to hit the subscribe button and stay in touch with all that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm UnsungNPC. The links to the mods are in the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.